What do you do when you walk up to the house and you notice they have a video doorbell or a security camera at the top corner of the door? This is either an opportunity for you, or maybe you're kind of afraid of it and want to pretend it's not there. Well, in this video, I'm going to teach you how to actually set appointments or even make sales right through video doorbells and home security systems. Now, this is an updated version from the last time I did a video on how to approach video doorbells. Why? Because I've trained even more people since then. I've learned even more strategies. And the coolest part about what I do is I get to learn from everyone that I serve. So I have ears to the ground from the thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of folks who are tuning in to the podcast, the YouTube channel, watching on TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, and applying the concepts, including our customers, one of which I'm going to read you one of his success stories right now of how he sold a deal right through a video doorbell. And his name is William, and I'm sharing the email with you right now. And I'm just going to read the body of it. He says, in the last month and a half, I've been using your training to figure out how to sell roofs, and I've had a first in my sales career. He continues, your training has helped me with getting straight to the point with the most value. That I sold someone a roof through her doorbell camera while she was, of course my camera goes late, while she was at work. I knocked, pitched through her ring using her slap formula. She let me do the inspection, and when I came down, I let her know her options, and she said to come by the next morning so she could sign. I just want to say thanks for your training. It's helped me learn a new industry and sell 10 plus roofs since I've started only 6 weeks ago. Awesome work, William. He sold a deal through a Ring camera. And then Josh just sent me a message after watching my old video. He says, I ring the bell every time. And he said, schedule the inspection through the Ring camera conversation. And it's working for him. And just the other day, I was in Austin, Texas. And while we were at lunch through this Owens Corning event that I was speaking at, we sat down and this gentleman comes up to me and he goes, Adam, I learned that when I'm on camera all the time, and I use it in my favor. And I'll share even more what he said with me here in just a minute. Now, the reason that I want to bring all of these people's experience together is because I do believe that a rising tide lifts all boats. And the reality is, most of the people who are leading our industry, it's not just their experience, it's the experience they've gathered from working with other people. So instead of me sharing just what I've learned, I get to share what I've learned from supporting tens of thousands of people, whether it's on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, in-person training events. Of the 50 speaking events I've done in just the last 6 months alone. And through all of this experience is why I wanted to release an updated version of this video of how to sell or set appointments through video cameras. But first, a quick welcome or welcome back. My name is Adam Bensman, the Roof Strategist, and everything that I do here is designed to help you and your team smash your income goal and give every customer an amazing experience. And my why is because I've found that about 66% of first-year sales reps, they quit or they get fired, and largely in part because they weren't equipped to succeed, and I want to help change that. So if you like this video and you want more, maybe you're new in the industry, maybe you're seasoned and just want to leg up, then I invite you to join me inside my free training center, and there's links in the description to get instant access inside. Or you can text the word FREE to 303-222-7133. That's 303-222-7133. Just text the word FREE. We'll pop you a link to get inside. All right, let's get to it. Selling on Ring cameras. There's 3 ground rules I want to lay. Number 1, we are always on camera. In our modern world, we're on camera when we're driving. There's dash cams everywhere. Police have cameras on intersections. There's photo red light cameras. There's cameras through the tollway. There's cameras that police put in the city, throughout the city. If we leave we're home, we're on camera. Pretty much every single commercial building has video cameras. And now that is coming into our homeowners as well. Number 2, knowing that we're on camera means that we can either use this to our advantage or hide from it. And in this video, I want to teach you how to use cameras to your advantage, even if the person is not home. That's the coolest part. They don't even need to be home. I'll be touching on that more. And then number 3, let's get tactical. Now, how do we put this together? Now, you heard from Josh, you heard from William. William sold the deal because the person picked up the Ring doorbell, ba-bing, that buzzed to their phone. Now, Josh here had said he schedules the appointment through the Ring and it's working for him on that front. But what about if they're not home? And this is what I've heard even more and more people sharing with me lately, and it's really freaking cool. Now, if folks aren't home and there's motion at their door, they will watch the recording. Who showed up? What did they want? What did they say? Now, for most of those notification warnings that both you and I get from our cameras at home, we see usually the delivery driver, and he or she doesn't even acknowledge the camera. They walk up, they place their package, they do what they need to do, they take a picture, and they turn and they march away off the property. But what if we kind of broke the norm? What if we captured their attention right there through the camera that they are watching that recording? What if you could still do your pitch? Now, there's a few different avenues to do this, and I'll teach you how right now. Number one is we use the SLAP formula as if they answered the door. Why? Because this homeowner could invite us back. They could contact us for a lead. And I'm going to teach you how to do that right now in conjunction with the leave behind letters that I've done countless videos on. And if you need more inspiration on that, I'll put a link to the playlist up here about how to use direct mail letters and door hanger letters to self-generate more leads. Now, I use these because the reality is those glossy door hangers that most people use, and if they're hung right here on the door knob with everybody else, a homeowner is going to get home and they're going to see that and say, it's more marketing garbage, and throw it away. But if a homeowner sees this plain piece of paper folded up with a kind little note that says, "Stop by at 4:15, signed Adam," with some blue painter's tape, it's going to stand out, and it'll stand out just like this. I'm going to shift into some role play and show you what you can do. You're going to pretend that this camera, so here's what we're going to do. You, my friend, are the camera that would otherwise be on this doorbell or up there above the door. All right. Hey, my name's Adam. By the way, adorable garden. That gnome you have there is the cutest thing ever. Hey, listen, the reason I'm stopping by, I've been talking to some of the folks here on Lexington Lane about their roof from that recent storm, and I simply wanted to stop by and ask, where are you guys at in the process? Now, I'm sure you've been bombarded with roofers, so I do things a little differently, and I left you a personal note with a little bit more information. Hey, it'll look just like this, and I'm gonna go ahead and tape this on your door so you can learn more, and my contact information is inside. Now, I'd be honored to support you, but go ahead, take a look at that letter, and then reach out to me via text, call, or email, and we'll take the next steps from there. Thank you so much, and I wish you the very best. Bye-bye. And then you leave. And then when that homeowner gets home and they say, wait a minute, I watched that recording. That guy was there. They've seen your face. You've built that familiarity. You have that touch point. And they see that note sitting right here on the door. And what they're going to want to do is, out of curiosity, peel it off the door. And when they peel it off the door, they're then going to open it and say, who sent me this? Here's a short note explaining why I stopped by. Dear homeowner, and then the letter continues with your offer and your pitch. And my friend, even if they're not home, you can maximize your door knocking efforts because they've seen you, they've seen the letter, and they will either call you off the letter, call you from the recording, and or when you show back up again, they've already seen your face, and you, my friend, are a familiar friend, which increases your likelihood of making contact, starting that conversation, getting the inspection, and of course, getting the deal. So there you have it. How to leverage the Ring video cameras or video doorbells or security cameras in your favor to pitch even if no one's home. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's working for you with video cameras and what hasn't worked? And remember, you're always on camera. So even as you approach that door, don't be shy to start complimenting things that you see because you're going to be capturing that homeowner's attention. Now, do drop a comment and share with me what's been working, what's not been working, because a rising tide does indeed lift all boats. Now, thanks again for joining me here. If you haven't yet jumped into my free training center, you should click right here because if you like this stuff, you're going to love what's inside. And if you want to hang with me here on YouTube and learn a little bit more about self-generating leads using these direct mail letters or door hanger letters, jump right into this playlist. That's all for now, and I'll see you very soon.